different. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna start doing stories as well, and as well as gaming and walkthroughs and gameplays and that. So anyway, this story takes place when I was about 6, when I was in grade 1. This was actually on my birthday, and it was raining, and not too bad. Anyway, so when I was in class, but this for me and this guy were best friends. Like would always talk to each other, would always sit next to each other in class and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden he goes, "Hey, you want 50 cents?" Keep in mind, bro, I was in grade what do you call it? I was in grade 1. And he's like, "Oh, you want 50 cents?" Because at the time, 50 cents, you can get like a cookie or something from Tuck Shop. And he's like, "Oh, come on, take it." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go buy a cookie." And so yeah, we did that. Nothing went wrong. We were just being normal 6-year-olds. And then in the afternoon, Mum was running a bit late. And I walked outside the school because I see my mum's car pull up, but this one car never left. Like all the other cars left, but except for this blue Holden. Now, this blue, as soon as he seen me, he jumped out of his car, and he like pretty much almost ran over to me. He was like, "Yo, why are you stealing money from my son?" And like, you know, that was his lunch money you stole and all that. And me being a 6-year-old, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, what money did I steal? And this was 50 cents, guys. 50 cents. And he's saying that I stole his lunch money. Like, honest, the most expensive thing at the Tuck Shop is probably like, I don't know. I don't even know, it was just 15 cents. And he's like, "Yo, you effing stole my son's lunch money. Bro, you're gonna pay, you wait, I'm gonna wait exactly where you are until your mother gets here, you little shit," and all this stuff. And I see Mum, and I burst into tears. No, sorry. Yeah, I burst into tears. And this teacher heard what was going on, right? So she came out and she was like, "Yo, is there a problem?" And I ran back into the school, and Mum was outside the school. Mum got out of the car. She was like, "What's going on?" Everyone was like, "What's going on?" And then all of a sudden, he just starts going up, like trying to step up to me, like he wants to fight. And I'm 6 years old, bro. And he sees my mum, and he immediately starts going off at her. And Mum's just like, "What?" And we end up going to, hold up. So, Mum's going off at him, saying like, "Oh, you know, why are you stepping up to a 6-year-old? Like, come on, like, what was this even?" He wouldn't even tell her what it was about. He just wanted to fight. And he just like, he did not care that there was like I think he had a wife, his wife in his car, and Cody. And Cody, oh crap, Cody just looked at me like, "I'm sorry." And then it was all good. We went to Mum got me in the car. I ran to the car past Mum, and we went to McDonald's, right? No, because we were having my birthday party there. And he legit followed us and sat. I think he ordered like a burger or something, and then he left. But like, guys, he actually followed us, and like still. And this, bro, I was 6 years old. And he's coming up to me like, "Oh yeah, you stole my lunch money," and I stole my son's lunch money and all that. Alright guys, I'll be back in a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, and then the next day, he came into the office. No, I think it was the next day or that afternoon. He came to the office, and he started like going off at the principals and that, like trying to get me, like to move different, like to get into a different class than him, or like try and get me out of the school or something. I'm pretty sure it was just to move classes, and the principal did not like me. Like I'm not sure. I had a little bit of a mouth on me when I was in grade 1, but I'm all goods now. And yeah, he started like I don't know if he was swearing at the principals, but like he was definitely yelling. And the principal didn't like me. Like he would not stick up for me, like in any situation. But this time he actually did, because he was like my old friend Cody, this Cody kid that I was friends with, his dad was saying, oh, you should have a look at this kid, this kid's a pharaoh, like I'm a pharaoh and all that. And then my principal was like, yo, like you should look at your son, like, you know, he's been stirring trouble lately and all that. And me being 6, I was just like, really? Like, he's harassing a 6-year-old. And bro, Cody knew it was my birthday. I was like, yo, I'm turning 6, like, you know, I'm happy, yeah, it's just my birthday. And then he just did that on me. Like, this is why you gotta be careful, like, who you're friends with. So that'll be it for tonight, guys. I hope if you like me doing stuff like this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.